Let's continue diving hydrogen technologies. So I represent company HyWatts. HyWatts, we make renewable energy scalable by offering a novel hydrogen-based long-duration energy storage. My name is Dr. Alex Ivanenko. I'm co-founder and CEO at HyWatts right now. And previously I built HyPoint, is a leader of hydrogen energy system for aviation. And my company was acquired by other leader in hydrogen aviation by ZeroAvia last year. And now I'm working fully committed for other hydrogen innovations. HyWatts is a team of experts and entrepreneurs with assets, science and engineers with decades of experience in business development, in renewable projects, engineering of course, and developing different types of fuel cell technologies. We're also supported by amazing advisors, and we are partnering with global suppliers like BASF and others, and with academia and national agencies. So why we in general started work on that project? You may know that there is a global goal to have decarbonized electricity in our grid by 2050 globally, but specifically in our country, in the United States, we have more ambitious goal. We have to achieve that goal and achieve 100% clean electricity by 2035. And 40–50% of that electricity will be represented by renewable power, which is solar and wind. But you also may know that renewable energy usually has some problem. It has a high level of intermittency. What does it mean? It means that you can't constantly generate power, and actually it can meet a demand of end users. So, and let's imagine that you don't have enough, you don't have sun about 5 days. So what you will do? So actually there is a solution which is called long duration energy storage, and where you can store electricity for like a couple of hours. It might be days, weeks, or months. And in HyWatts we're exactly doing long duration energy storage based on hydrogen technologies. And in this slide, I would like to show you there is a lot of different long-duration energy storage technologies available on the market. And for each technology, we may see like a very, very specific sweet spot. And actually, hydrogen already exists and considered as long-duration energy storage, where you can store energy gigawatt hours and consider it as a seasonal storage. But in HyWatts, we found a solution how to extend penetration and extend the border of hydrogen and penetrate to different market segments, and especially enable some of new projects with our technology. So what we do? In our prior project, we have two phases. So first phase, we're starting right now, and we see a lot of already potential partners who are interested in that type of technology. And it's very classic. And you today saw some slides about that. So we use electrolyzers, conventional electrolyzers based on low temperature fuel cell, and we have exclusivity distribution and from South Korean electrolyzer company, some Unitech, and that's how we're going to generate hydrogen, put the hydrogen in tanks and storage, and on demand we will be able to convert chemical energy of hydrogen to electricity using fuel cell based on low temp or high temperature fuel cell. So, and the reason why actually I started HyWatts, we made a scientific discovery that allowed us to build reversible fuel cell based on high temperature membrane, which is will means for our customers and for our products we can achieve decreasing total cost of ownership by 10 times compared to like a classic system. So of course, high temperature membrane will give you opportunity to increase round trip efficiency up to 42%, which is compared to standard classic solution is about 25%. And high temperature in general is a much more durable membrane and more durable fuel cell compared to other technologies. So this is briefly what we're going to do. And now I would like to provide the stage for Dietmar Dries, who is our CTO in the company, and he will provide you a few real cases we are working on right now. Dietmar, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Alex. So this first one actually came up when I was taking my car from San Diego to Montana, and I ended up in the middle of nowhere, and I needed to charge my electric pickup truck. And so I thought about, is it actually possible to have a charging station in the middle of nowhere? And because right now they don't exist, and there's good reasons for that. But with our technology, that actually is all of a sudden possible. And I was looking at what you would expect, 10 superchargers. And in order to be able to feed that with renewable energy, with solar or wind, you got to be able to store. Because I don't want to go there and get the weather forecast, you'll have rain for a week, come back in a week. So that's not possible, so I need to store to bridge something like a week. And if I want to do that, in this example, I actually need to store 63 megawatt hours of energy. Whatever the number is, that's a lot of storage. And if you were going to do that with a battery, and the Tesla Megapack is the standard, the industry standard there, that would cost you $25 million. And that's why it's not happening right now. Nobody can afford that for a charging station. However, if you use our technology, if you use that solar or wind power to make hydrogen out of it, put it in simple steel tubes under pressure in tanks, and then you use a fuel cell to make it back to electrical power, your investment is a lot lower. You're down to 5 million, and a kilowatt hour coming out of that system now would cost you 34 cents. That's with the current technology. And that's only the power that comes out of that system that's been stored for a week or so. Your regular power, of course, is a lot less expensive. So this actually makes it possible. Alex was talking about the reversible fuel cell we're developing. That's going to drive down the cost even further, and it's going to take the cost down for the kilowatt hour to 22 cents. Now, I mentioned we're storing it in hydrogen. If we wanted to feed Michael's buses here, we could do that too. And I added into my calculation a refueling station. And that's now, because we already have the tanks and everything, all we need is essentially just a refueling station like at the gas station pump. These are actually about 2 million a pop. We could sell that, or we could make that hydrogen at the nozzle for the bus or for the car for $7.6 per kilogram. Alex actually just went.
Yeah, I just purchased Toyota Mirai, and yesterday it was like a first feeling for me, and I was surprised at the cost of hydrogen in California. So $36 per kilogram.
So, and this is absolutely green hydrogen now.
Yeah.
Whatever Michael can be getting now for $6 or so, that's probably gray hydrogen at best. This is actually really green hydrogen. So there's really a case for this. I was surprised that I want to do this because I want to be driving in Montana. Another case I was looking at was for development, typical like 45 homes, a community. And there again, you want to be able to be off-grid, which means that you have to be able to store. Again, I was assuming about a week. That gives you about 9 megawatt hours of storage, so you have about 2 kilowatt hours per home. The average home uses about 30 kilowatt hours per day, so if you store 200, you're going to be doing fine for quite a while. So in this case, again, what's really nice is if you're off-grid, you don't have to pay for the net, for the grid connection, which costs a lot of money as well, and costs a lot of time. Again, you can go fully green if you power yourself with solar panels. And of course, I live in San Diego. I have solar, and my tariff structure is changing in a way that it's getting more and more expensive. But actually, they're now discussing having a connection of about $1,000 per year. currently I'm not paying anything because my solar panels feed my home, but just to be connected, I'm almost done.
Okay.
It's actually, I would like to have protection against that. Again, in this case, this installation would cost you $1 million right now. Phase 2, this would get less expensive, $500,000. And again, against the Tesla Mega Pack, you're saving $4 million.
And of course, all projects we are considering right now with the partners, is a lifetime is about 25 years, so it's a capital cost. So might be not sounds unreasonable, but actually for long duration energy storage and long duration projects, it makes sense. So together with HyWatts and with the team, we're redefining future of energy storage and we make renewable energy more scalable. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you. Thank you.